The lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Pitch, 7 o'clock.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Striding in, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping up now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Good fastball down around the knee.
This hitter instead of behind.
Bader at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Now in the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nationals, the shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Turner.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. And 1 batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So a runner on second with one down now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
First baseman, Nick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hops this one up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is O'Neill. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Hit hard to short. DeYoung's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick, set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, Starlin Castro.
The third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Kurt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Carlos Martinez. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Number 18. Carlos
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Martinez.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. In now for Washington, Max Scherzer. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Max.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Scherzer.
comes.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 away now in the Washington third.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 to him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-1 the count. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Robles. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Colton Wong. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Into the box now, Juan Soto. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Soto.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tried off triple.
The first baseman, number 2, Nick
Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another chance?
Now
Nick
batting,
Markakis.
right fielder, Nick Markakis.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting, second
So 1 out
baseman,
here with runners at
Howie
first and third. And stepping in
Kendrick.
is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Heading out towards shallow right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. On to first, a double play. Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Molina.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The pitcher, number 18.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Starlin Castro.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
No pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Scherzer.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Fouled away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right
Up
here.
next for the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So it was a swinging strike three. Tyler O'Neill is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up
Into the
next
box
for
now,
Nationals,
Victor Robles.
the center
0 for
fielder,
1 for him here in this one.
Victor Robles.
First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is in time. Robles is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Juan Soto to
the
the
left
plate
fielder,
now. He made it to
Juan
third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Soto.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
This is in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. Coming
Now
to the
batting,
plate now, Colton
second
Wong.
baseman,
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second
The
out.
batter, the shortstop.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The catcher, number 4, Molina.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Your
Matt
attention,
Carpenter
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a
For the
big
Cardinals.
spot.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag
Ladies and
himself, and
gentlemen,
the inning
it's
is
time
over.
For the traditional 7th inning stir. Your
Jordan
attention,
Hicks
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for
over
St.
on the
Louis.
mound and start the home
Number
7th.
12, Jordan
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leading off for Washington,
Pitch on the way.
the first baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now
Here's
batter,
Nick Markakis
the
now,
right
the right
fielder.
fielder. He was given a
Nick
free pass via the intentional walk
Markakis.
last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hicks, a native Texan. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a four-seamer. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he strikes him
Now
out
batting,
as well. So
the
make
second
it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Hard ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Harrison Bader. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Inside, ball 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
I got the count 0-2.
Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 13.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right.
And gone up into the second deck.
Here now is Trey Turner.
The batter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's off the plate.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lifted into center field. Robles is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer takes home the win. Carlos Martinez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.